Nope, it doesn't. Wait, am I actually reconnecting? That'd be glorious if I did. Like I said, EU West, like, for instance, like, this is how EU is. Or this is how Riot sees EU West. Because Riot has a couple of servers. You have NA, which is its glorious child that is achieving many great things whilst being spoon-fed, and with every little thing it's like wrong with it gets petted and taken care of, and you know, all the people will get free stuff because sorry for interruption. Well, EU West is the oops, this child happened server. Like, it is there, we have to take care of it, but we don't want to take care of it. And Riot doesn't want to know it's there. It is there, it's earning them money, but they don't like it. They don't want it to be there. They want it to go away. And, well, you see what happens. Like, EU West has been going downhill. And okay, we're getting new servers in Amsterdam, but we're still that little neglected child that is sitting in a corner, hugging its legs, crying for it to be over. Like, please, sir, may I have an update? And after a long time and a lot of issues with the Riot servers, the parents finally unlocked its door and let in some lights into his room. And while he was like, ah, he was like, yes, give me attention, give me food, give me more capacity. And it's all happy and joyful, but it's gonna take a while before it's done feeding itself. But when it's done, hopefully it will work. Hopefully. We'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. The little neglected EU West child will stand up and rise above its NA brethren and smite it down and lock it into the cage that he was locked in for such a very, very long time. And EU Northeast is the child that pretty much got abandoned. Just abandoned at birth. Like I said, it's an accident, and they couldn't take care of EU West and NA at the same time. So they just picked up NA and just threw it out of the trash can. Like, we don't want this child. Get out of here. It's the outcast. It's like Riven, it's the exiled one. Like, EU West is like a shivering corpse somewhere on the streets. That's pretty much like the servers in a nutshell. Oh man, these servers sometimes. A very dark street, where it gets molested multiple times while it has to just deal with it because it cannot do anything else. It has to please those that are there, while getting kicked by the rest that wanted to make it leave. Because nobody cares about EU Northeast. Nobody. Riot was forced to make the Northeast servers. Because at one point, EU West was best buddies with NA and with its parents, and they were all good. Until EU West became a little bit too greedy and wanted more and more and started stuffing itself with more users, eventually bloating up and ending up in the hospital with diabetes. So, the doctors removed a little part of him and started to clone it and made it a little server called EU Northeast. But when EU Northeast was created, something went terribly wrong. It ate too many Russians. And because of that, it became an uncontrollable force that was just had to be put down. And that's why they put a nail against its head, bashed a hammer against it and made it numb. So it could not spread to the other servers. And tales are being told that some Russians are sometimes crossing from EU Northeast to EU West. But these are quickly getting smitten down, like on Dota 2. But man, oh man. EU Northeast is a dark, dark place. Don't ever go to EU Northeast. Once you go there, nobody has returned. It's a dark, dark place. The DNA servers is like the party hard 24/7 365 YOLO swag guy. He can party all he damn well pleases. He doesn't care. Jesus fuck. DNA service is like the child that is doing bad, but in its eyes of its parents it's doing good. While EU West, while it's trying very hard to be the best, nobody cares about it. I mean, we saw what happened when Bjergsen went from EU to TSM. I've been watching the guy and he's been wrecking the solo queue in NA. That's what happens when you let EU West actually show itself on the up in front of its big brother. The little brother has been practicing in silence in his little room, practicing with its little peons, like Frog and like Alexich, like Diamond Prox. And all these little pieces are so much better, so much more sophisticated than whatever NA throws at it. But because NA is bigger, mightier, and just has more people, it gets seen as the big thing, the glorious thing that gives us money. And that's all Riot cares about. Money. If only you were Diamond Prox, man. If only you were. I would be very honored to have you on my stream. And don't even get me started on the ocean servers. Don't even get me fucking started on those. That is a baby that just flew out. Like, pff, it's a baby. And just got thrown in a corner. Sorry, I hit my headset. It just got like thrown in a corner. Like, fuck, it's another one. God damn it. We need to start using condoms, Riot. But it's so good. And now there's a little ocean server with no tribunal, with no dominion. Nobody cares. And just bad. Even though the esports there is growing, ocean servers are just bad. It got flopped out of there without any experience, without anything preparing it for the big world. And now it's crying in a corner while it's being beaten up several times by toxic players, just kicking it. While laughing as the police cannot do anything. Hell, even the police is joining in and kicking it.